Hello silly bakers, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Nini and I love to create healthier recipes. So today we are making another version of that keto almond flour quick bread that I made a few months ago. I'm going to link that here for you. That is the type of bread that you slice, you toast, and you add anything you want to it kind of bread. So this is not a cake bread, this is actually a bread that is so easy to make. It's a one bowl recipe and it's just delicious and it works with so many different things. I wanted to create something that was more of a cinnamon toast. I love cinnamon toast and this is my version of it. So we're creating a cinnamon swirl almond flour quick bread. I'm using coconut sugar, very little of it. This is not a sweet bread. It has a hint of sweetness, but not a ton of it. So I'm only using a 1/4 cup for this entire recipe. And that's what we're using to create this really great swirl along with cinnamon. Use any granulated sugar, brown sugar that you like. Whatever sweetener works for you, you can use for this recipe. So again, me using coconut sugar is not making this keto. I understand that. But I am saying that it's keto friendly because I want you guys to be able to use whatever keto sweetener works for you for this recipe. I also created a blueberry jam on that last video. Today, I wanted to create an apple chia jam because I thought that that would work incredibly well with this cinnamon bread. And let me tell you, it is a phenomenal combination. I'm gonna show you how to make that a little later as well. I haven't really seen very many apple chia jam recipes out there, and I'm so glad that I made this because I'm going to continue to make it. It's so delicious. I actually used this toast for breakfast this morning. I had it this morning, but I also had it yesterday. But now I'm just going to make it the way I've been making it. I toast a slice, I add cottage cheese, and then I add a couple spoonfuls of this apple chia jam, and it is phenomenal. Phenomenal. It is probably now one of my favorite things that I've ever made. So I hope you guys love it as much as I do. So let's make this incredible cinnamon swirl almond flour quick bread and an incredible apple chia jam. We're going to preheat our oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We are going to line a baking sheet with parchment and we're going to toast 1.5 cups of almond flour until it's golden brown, about 7 to 8 minutes. This step is optional and you're going to cool it completely. We're going to grease and line an 8x4 loaf pan. Don't use a 9x5, that'll be too big for this loaf. Next, we're going to make our cinnamon swirl. I'm adding a 1/4 cup of coconut sugar. Again, you guys can use any granulated sweetener that you like, and you can even use less if you like. I'm also using 2 teaspoons of ground Ceylon cinnamon. And we're just going to give that a good mix. And then we'll set that aside. We're going to grab a large bowl. We are going to add 5 room temperature eggs. We're using 5 tablespoons of melted butter. I actually browned my butter accidentally, but you guys can brown your butter or just melt your butter. We're using 1 teaspoon of Sassy Kathy's vanilla extract. I'll leave her information in the link below. She is offering our viewers a 15% discount on our 4-ounce bottle of vanilla extract. And we're gonna mix that and whisk everything together until it's nicely combined. We're adding 2 teaspoons of baking soda. And 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And we are going to mix this very well. You want to ensure that you're incorporating your leavening agents very well in the wet ingredients. We're going to add our toasted almond flour that has been cooled, and I'm adding a 1/4 cup of ground flaxseed. And we are just going to mix that into the wet ingredients until it's just combined, just until you don't see any more dry ingredients. Next, we are going to add half of the batter to our 8x4 loaf pan, and we're going to spread it out evenly from corner to corner. And we're going to add half of that sugar cinnamon mixture all over. Next, we will add the rest of our batter. And we're going to spread that out again evenly from corner to corner. And add the rest of that cinnamon sugar mixture, again spreading it out evenly from corner to corner. Next, I like to take a butter knife or a skewer would work, and we're just going to create these swirls. Just going back and forth with your butter knife. You don't have to go crazy here. We just want to incorporate the two layers. And next I'm going to add 1 to 2 tablespoons of flaky almonds. And I'm just going to use my butter knife to just kind of embed those almonds in, just so when we slice, we don't lose a lot of them. And now it's time to bake, 350 for about 30 minutes or so until a toothpick comes out clean. And here is our cinnamon swirl almond flour quick bread. Next, let's make our apple chia jam. In a medium saucepan, we are going to add 2 large, medium to large apples that have been diced. We're using 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, half a teaspoon of ginger, and a 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. And I'm going to add 1 to 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. I'm using 2 tablespoons of maple syrup, but feel free to use any sweetener that you like and as much as you like. And we're just going to mix everything together. And we are going to cook this on a medium to high heat for about 8 to 10 minutes until the apples release their juices, soften up a little bit. And after about 8 minutes, you can see that there's some liquid and it has softened a little. I'm going to add 3/4 cup of water. We want to get this water to a boil. And once it boils, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. And we're going to mix that in to the apple mixture. And I like to cover this and cook it for an additional 5 minutes. So after the 5 minutes, I'm going to grab a potato masher and I'm going to mash my apples. So I like a chunky jam here, but if you guys like it smoother, just put it in a food processor to get it smooth. I've toasted a slice of my cinnamon swirl almond bread. I'm going to add a couple of tablespoons of cottage cheese on the top. And I'm going to top it off with my cooled apple chia jam, as much as you like. It is an incredible breakfast or snack. So good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and to subscribe to our channel for more healthy recipes. If you do try this cinnamon swirl almond flour quick bread, let me know in the comments below. Also, the ingredients and measurements to this recipe and to all my recipes are in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching and happy baking.